Hello everybody, LJ here. What a game. Spurs 3, Carrier Bag 0. Well, what a game. Heart attack football for me, absolutely heart attack football. And sticking to his attacking principles. Let's be honest, we got lucky. I don't want to be too harsh because we were down to 10 men. But Carrier Bag missed some opportunities. The penalty, I think it was the one just before half time he put past the post, but surely it was easier to get on target. I think against a better team, we would have lost that game. But would Ange continue with those tactics against a better team? He probably would. I was shouting at the TV to get Sarr off, Pedro Porro on at right back, push Gray into midfield. Because I think even though Sarr scored, weren't all that. And everyone was saying, what a great game Archie Gray had, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, he showed some nice touches, some nice flicks, good link-up play with Kula when he come on. But I've said it before in these videos, he's not a right back. And they went down that side a lot, Carrier Bag, and often doubled up on him to make it even harder. I felt sorry for the lad. I think he should have made that change, putting Porro on. Let Gray have a go in the middle. He would have done brilliant in the middle, I think. So yeah, I think we was a bit lucky. I think Ange's got to learn to tweak it a little bit. I know he put Kulu on, but that was only really to help Gray. It didn't really help him a lot, did it, to be fair, because countless times they got past him. But as I said, I'm not going to moan too much. We're down to 10 men, and he was in Gray was in a round goal, but he was the square peg, bless him. I think you've got to start playing him. If you're going to play him, put him into midfield before his confidence goes, because the 2 times he had to go right back, he hasn't looked brilliant, has he? It's all right doing it in the Championship. So yeah, I'd like to see him going centrally next time. Let's go through the team then. Vicario, thought he'd done alright. Some great saves. I think one worldy save. Again, every game he seems to make a worldy saves, only to be honest with you. Gray, as I said, hard to judge really, because it's not his natural position and he got doubled up upon, so I'd give him a 7 out of 10 still, to be honest. Van de Ven, man's a machine, and he absolutely outstanding as usual. Use his crazy pace to mop up some of the Carrier Bag attacks. So yeah, the usual now from what we're expecting from Mickey Van de Ven. Drag us in. Few people are saying that I think it was Van de Ven put him in trouble with a pass. I'm not having that. He passed it to him. You watch it again. It's Dragusin's first touch. Lets him down, allows the attacker in, and he had to foul him, did he? I saw someone put on a poll, should he have let him score, or did he do the right thing? Again, as I've said before, you've got to make split-second decisions in these games. So many of us would have probably padded for me and brought him down as well. But yeah, he should. That's poor control. Like Ange said after the game, sloppy. Started the game sloppy. So no, but he'll learn from that. You know, it's difficult for him, isn't it? Because when he plays for Romania, they're a lot deeper than what we play. Most teams are, aren't they? Let's be honest. But that was nothing to do with that. It was just a poor first touch. So he'll be disappointed. Davis, usual Mr. Reliable. Done a few good surging runs, didn't he? Direct runs yesterday. So yeah, a good game for me from Davis. Sarr. He got a goal, but again, I thought he was quite poor. Running around like a headless chicken because he's got bundles of energy. Not great, and I don't want to be too harsh on him either, but I can understand why he was there, left on there because of his energy, especially down to 10 men. But yeah, he got his goal, but I think it's because he doesn't get a run of games, which he probably isn't going to, is he? Let's be honest. So I don't think he's reached the usual high standards of perhaps last season. But that's only going to come with a run of games, and hopefully in these weeks ahead where it's like 3 times a week, he might get 1 game a week. Bissouma, very good, isn't he? You know, he seems to be getting back to his early last season form. Got a silly yellow card, but you're bound to pick up a yellow card, especially when you're like the only person in the midfield, it looked like at times. Mopping things up, turning out of trouble, like, you know, brilliant on the ball, twisted and turning. Not surprisingly, he got absolutely shattered. And Bentancur came on, who I thought was just as good. Done very well, Bentancur. It's good, like I said last time, we've got that option now of like 2 number 6s. I don't know what it looked like if both of them was in there. It'd be a bit strange. I suppose you could play Bentancur up higher, but Bissouma I think is the best out of the 2 there. Johnson, so happy for the lad. 10 days ago or 2 weeks ago, his confidence was lower than the snake's belly. Abuse and all that, it's wrong, I've said before. Looks like he's got his confidence back. Scored a goal, and to be fair, should have had another one. I think the keeper came out when he went past him. I don't know why he rushed that shot. I thought he should have got it on target, but yeah, another good game from Johnson. Let's hope he can carry that confidence into Sunday at Old Trafford. Son, I hate it when Son's going through a bad patch like this, because you feel like you can't have a dig, you can't have a moan. But for me, he seems to have lost a yard of pace. I think he tried to attack the full-back once. You know, he does his usual step over and go. He done it. Couldn't get past him. Didn't look with it. They reckon he'll be back for Sunday, and he'll probably will start. But he just doesn't seem the same player to me at the minute. Even his shots weren't great. I mean, that shot last night, which the keeper parried out and Solanke tapped home, it weren't a great shot. Bad goalkeeping, to be honest. So even his shooting's not on form. Let's hope he gets it back soon. Solanke, brilliant. Link up play. Got a goal. Improving every game. His pressing is mental. He runs about like a madman. And when you see his main striker doing that, it makes the others, it galvanises the others to do the same. He's looking like a good player. Yeah, he scored a couple of tap-ins, but that's his job. He's a bit of a fox in the box, isn't he? So, really happy with him. And I've got to be brilliant for him to get a goal at Old Trafford, wouldn't it? Lift his confidence sky high. But he presses, he can take it past a player, he brings others into play. But I just think his enthusiasm, his energy, like I said, his pressing, it galvanises the team, and they follow, because their pressing again, you know, even with down to 10 men, was exceptional, and it's improved dramatically, the Spurs pressing, and not a coincidence since Solanke's come on board. Kuyu came on at half time, and as usual so far this season, continued his recent run of good form, and he's probably been the most consistent player so far this season for me. And I was beginning to doubt him at the end of last season, to be honest, but no, fair play to him. So yeah, it was a good performance. Udogie came on in, I think it was the second half. Yeah, decent again. Udogie seems to be recapturing his form. So hopefully he can continue that. Werner, I just don't know what's happened to him. I absolutely don't. Again, he didn't do anything, did he? At least when he was coming on before, especially against time in defence, he was knocking it past, going down whatever wing he was on. It just looks a bit disinterested for me. Is it confidence, lacking of confidence? I don't know, but I really don't know. I think Ange will have to have a word with him. I think he might start. If Son doesn't start Sunday, we'll have to wait and see. I hope not. But spare a thought for Berg now. You know, he had to go off, but as I said, he should have took Sarr off. Even at that point, take Sarr off, let Ashley Gray and Bergwall be in the middle, Porro right back. He looked so upset. He was really out for that game, wasn't he? He was really out for that game. Luckily, there'll be plenty of chances in this competition for him, and I'm hoping he can get a run of games. But when somebody gets sent off, someone's got to be sacrificed. And he did look distraught, bless him, but he's only young, he's got loads of time yet. It just looks like he wants to get involved and he's keen to get in. And because I think he actually believes in his ability, that once he has a few good games in like the Europa League, he can force his way into the first team. And from what I've seen, he could well do that. But yeah, I do feel really sorry for him. They do look like they're believing in Ange's system, don't they? Going on last night, which I was a bit worried about before, but they do seem to be still. That's the key. As soon as they start losing interest, that's when the trouble starts. But they do all seem, not just the first 11, but the squad seems to still believe in Ange's ways. United away Sunday. I don't want to jinx it because it's a ground where we don't usually do well at. But we'll have Madison back. The mayor will be back. I think if we go at Manchester United, we can do them, you know. I really do think that. I mean, Man United are a funny team. They're up and down. 1 minute there's no middle ground, is there? I mean, they might grind out a draw, but their performances are either really crap or really good. And if we get on the front foot, which I hope we do, because you know that's what Andrew will try and do, we can get a result up there. We really can. And then that will give them even more belief, even though Old Trafford's, people used to be beaten there before they turned up. It's not like that anymore. However, going away, still getting a result, especially a win from Old Trafford, still will boost confidence and give belief. I'm just hoping that the players can recover in time, because that's some effort. Fair play to them, that's some effort put in. What have you had on the injury time? It's virtually 90 minutes for 10 men. And that takes a massive, monumental effort. It shows how good their fitness levels are. It really does. So I think we can go to Old Trafford with a lot of confidence. I don't think there's any more injuries, is there, that could, apart from Sonny. But Man United's defence won't like playing up against Solanke. It's going to be interesting to see if Ange persists with not inverting the fullbacks against United, because it allowed Maddison more room than it last time against Brentford. So it's going to be interesting. Well, like I said before, one at a time maybe. Yeah, it's going to be I'm actually looking forward to this game. I really am looking forward to this game. And I think we can get the 3 points. Anyway, that's about it for today. That's 3 wins in a row. Let's try and make it 4 on Sunday. Go on, you Spurs.